Nanach continuing along here. And in truth, with this we see the awesomeness of the holy blessed Creator, Niflos Tmim Deim, the wondrousness of the perfect intellect, as we bless on this, Umafli Lasos, who does wonders, referring to the blessing that we make after we go to the bathroom. We thank God for giving us the ability to go to the bathroom to get rid of the waste, and the canon, the words of the blessing, we thank God who does wonders. Mafli Lasos, he does wonders with the body system that lets us get rid of the waste. And this is an amazing blessing that we don't find in other blessings, such a praise, that we're praising God for doing wonders. Ki bevadehu niflos gedolos ma'od, because certainly it is extremely wondrous. Sheizbara machol b'kerev ha'adam, that the food will be clarified and selected in the body of a person, beberu kazeh, with such a clarification, shi'alam menu tov kazeh, that the goodness will be elevated, shulchiyas adam, which is so good that it gives life and sustenance to a person, v'kiyumo ba'olam, and gives him sustenance in this world, v'apsoles, he psoles gomer kazeh, when the waste is absolute, complete waste. Ki az ikar tachlis shleimus habeirur, because then that's when the epitome, the result of the complete perfection of the clarification and selection of the tov, of the good, mibgadim soy mamish, from the clothes, the wrappings of actual feces and excrement, shupsolas achilo, which is the waste of the food, sheikar zeh habeirur, because the main clarification, selection, nasa b'shas achila, is carried out in the time of eating. V'az daika, and then specifically, ola hatov mi b'chinas palga, the good is elevated from the aspect of half. Shu b'chinas begadim solim, which is the aspect of the garments, the wrappings of feces, excrement. The b'chinas shalom, to the aspect of completion, shu yira, which is the fear of God. Ki az ola atov, because then the goodness is elevated, umachayas adam, and gives life to the person, shielo koach, in order that he should have strength, lehodos, to thank, lehalal, and to praise, Hashem Yisbach, to the Holy Blessed One, shezeu b'chinas birchas hamazon, which is the aspect of the after blessing of the food, shemavochim achar achila, the blessing on the sustenance after we eat. Ki ikar habirur, because the main clarification, hu levara achius, is to clarify the sustenance, the life, shuatov, which is the good, kidei shiyahalel v'yivorech es Hashem Yisbach, in order that he should praise and bless the Holy Blessed One. Shebishvil zeh notzar adam, because this is the purpose that a person was created. Ufishvil zeh Hashem Yisbach mechayu mekayim olam, mekayim olam, and it's for this reason that the Holy Blessed One gives him life and sustains him in the world. V'al kain, and therefore, ikar ashlemus, the main completion, perfection, yira, is fear of God. Ki ayidei yira, because through the fear, yecholim lahalulo levorcho, to praise him and bless him, b'chinas yiras Hashem hi tisal kanal, as the aspect of what says in the verse, that through the fear of God we come to praising God. V'al kain inyan habitzua shel hapas hu davar gadol. So therefore, the breaking of the bread is a very great matter. Ki tzrichim lechavin bebirchas hamotzi, because it is necessary to have the intentions and concentration in the blessing of the bread, uvabitua, and in the breaking, באופן שיזכה הידי הביצוע שיוכל לברר ולהלוס את הפס, to have intentions and in the blessing in such and in the breaking of the bread in such a way that he will merit through the breaking of the bread to clarify and to elevate from the bread mibechinas palga, from the aspect of half, the bechinas tachlis hashlemus, to the aspect of the epitome and the completion of completeness. Lahavshit me'atov, to remove from the good, habgadim atzoim, the garments, the wrappings of feces, excrement, shlo yelem shum achiza batov ha'ola machayas adam, that they shouldn't have any grasp on the goodness that goes up and is elevated to give life to a person. Ki kol achiza sayitzer hara, because the whole grasp of the evil inclination nimshach mibka mechila, is drawn from the corruption of the eating. Through its grasping, God forbid, achilas habgadim atzoim, of the grasping of the feces, the garments of feces. Because from these garments, these wrappings, comes all the obstacles and travai of serving the holy blessed Creator. And all the working hard and labor and travai of making a livelihood, which prevent and confuse a person greatly from his worship of the holy blessed Creator. And all this is it's all brought because they do not work on removing the garments of feces, whose main grasp is through the eating, as can be seen visibly. And therefore it says in the scriptures, all of a person's work is to his mouth. It's depending on how he eats and how he selects what his worship is to be speech to God. And therefore it is necessary to be very specific in the blessing and in the breaking of the bread, but often in such a way that specifically that through breaking the bread that was complete, and he breaks it into sections, and through this he will return v'aleu, and he'll elevate it from the aspect of half to completion. Because before it reaches its epitome, its main function and completion, it's in the aspect of half. Even though compared to the stage beforehand, it was complete. But according to the clarification that it's supposed to reach afterwards, that it's going to be clarified and selected, selection after selection, it's still an aspect of half. Now, in the time of eating, it's the epitome and the main function, goal of the complete selection and clarification. That it's necessary to elevate the food, that should give life to a person, that he should be able to praise and thank the Holy Blessed One, because this is the main completion, perfection, that it should be included through the eating, which gives life to a person. He'll be included through this, he'll be included in the life of life, in the Holy Blessed One, because there is the main completion and perfection. Ki'ein shleimus ki'im ba'ein sof, because there's no perfection and completion only in the unlimited, holy, blessed one, the infinite one. Va'al kein habitzua hu avodah gdola. Therefore, the breaking of the bread is a great service. It's a great function of worship of God. Ki tzrichim lishtadel, because one has to really try hard. Sha'idei habitzua, that through the blessing, through the breaking of the bread, yuchal lahalos alechem, that he'll be able to elevate the bread mibchinas palga, from the aspect of half, l'tachlis hashlemus, to the epitome of completion and perfection. By removing from it the garments, the wrappings of feces, excrement, mamish, shenizbarim, v'nidchim b'shlemus, that are clarified and pushed away completely, b'shas achila, in the time of eating, daika specifically. V'atov yalav yichayes ha'adam, and the good parts of in the food will be elevated, and they'll give life to the person, sheyuchal lahodosu lahalel Hashem Yisbarach, so that he'll be able to praise and thank the Holy Blessed One, shezeu tachlis hashlemus kanal, which is the goal and the epitome of completion, as we saw before. Nanach Nachum Yumen.